Melanie, if you don't mind, I would love to just have you kind of describe what is the partnership between Rainbow Village and Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah, well, so what I love about the partnership, it is just such a natural kind of partnership. You know, we are preparing families to have homes, and Habitat provides homes. And so it's a perfect combination, because the challenge, as you can imagine, for us is, where do our families go
Right.
when they leave? We were talking earlier about the expense and how expensive it is to find housing and all of that, whether it's rental or purchase.
Right.
So being able to prepare them so that they have savings, their credit is in great shape. All the things that Habitat already requires are the things that we're trying to do for every family. So it's a perfect fit.
And then so you're step one, and they're step two.
Yeah.
And so what type of incentive, what type of encouragement does your, and I'm going to call them a client, I don't know what you refer to them as, do your clients have because of the relationship with Habitat for Humanity?
Yeah, by incentives, you mean, well, first of all, getting a home. I mean, who doesn't want that? Every single family that comes to Rainbow Village wants to buy a house.
Yeah.
They all want a house.
Okay.
And so, you know, we tell them, this is a way for you to do that where it'll still be affordable
right.
when you leave here. And, you know, you're not going to be house poor. So it's again, like I said, it's just a perfect combination of what they do, what we do, what Habitat does, what Rainbow Village does, because the families have already, like I said, we have a 700 plus club, so we're trying to get them to get their credit scores to 700 or better.
Love
so
that.
that puts them in a position to be able to move anywhere, right?
Yes.
You know, they have to save a minimum of $200 a month. $200 a month, but we do more. And so last year, the families that were there saved a total of $225,000.
Whoa. And now
incredible.
I would assume they can use the money they save for either renting a place or buying a place. It's for their benefit. Is that correct? Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay, Rhonda, turning the attention to you, does Habitat for Humanity, do you get involved a little earlier in the process, or do you wait for the step one in the process, Rainbow Village, to spit them out and say, hey, they're ready to move forward, and then you get involved? How does that work?
Well, I have done workshops for Rainbow Village to teach their clients about our program.
Okay.
I mean, we have an interest-free mortgage. That's an incentive right there for people to do what it takes to get to the next step. But I'm happy to say that this was not the first time that we have had a homeowner from Rainbow Village. Back in 2013, we had another family come from Rainbow Village who is a Habitat homeowner. She's still in her home. And I'm glad that even with so much time going by, that we now have another family coming in.
Nice.
It's so exciting.
So how do people, Rhonda, who are not working with Rainbow Village, but they feel stuck, they can't buy a house, how do they connect with you to see what options you might have available for them? How does that work?
Well, and let me just say this about Rainbow Village, and then I'll answer the other part of that question.
Please.
They are good partners for us because their families come prepared. They've had the financial literacy training, they're the savings, they have proven themselves. So when they come to us, they really have an advantage over a lot of the other clients or families that apply.
Okay.
And so anybody can apply to our program as long as they fall within the 50 to 80%
okay.
of the income. And what they would do is just wait until we have an orientation session. And then we go into detail about what our program is and what it will take to be a successful homeowner in our program. And right now, we're not going to be doing that again until probably the end of next year.
Okay.
And that is, we open up a time to people can come in. We've done it at 12 Stone. We've done it Lawrenceville First United Methodist Church.
Okay.
Whoever will let us have a large room. And we have an orientation. People ask questions. And from there, people then apply online. Our application process is very much like a mortgage.
Okay.
You have to provide savings, credit reports, everything.
Okay.
It's an online process. You upload your documents, And then from there, we have a homeowner selection committee, and all of our selection committee members are American Banking Association certified. We have to be in order to look at financials.
Right. That makes sense.
And we just narrow the field down. Right? We start with 80 people, 30, and then the top 10, and then we narrow that down to however many families that we're selecting in that cycle. And another thing that we do is we ensure that they are not rent burdened or mortgage burdened. And that means that their mortgage payment cannot be more than 30% of their gross income.